All right, thank you so much. This is Frida Majestic, and welcome back. Oh, thank you so much for having me a part of your YouTube community, and I really appreciate this. So I want to talk about something that really gets people, like some people on their like last but I do appreciate, and I have to brag on God. I have to brag on God because He is the one who provides, and He is the one who gives everything. So precisely like to the last, I would say 10 years, but let me just say 7 years, because around that time is when I really started pursuing the Lord and knowing the Lord. It's like 7 to 6 years. So anyways, at that transitional period of time in my life, I remember that He moved me from one place to another. He removed me, everything that I had actually gave it away, and I gave it away, or was taken away from me at that specific time. I remember even there was a specific period whereby I literally did not even have a phone. So at this time, I realized He was trying to seclude me for Himself. And even the people, even the my natural thing, going out and just trying to make friends here and there and whatever, He told me, no, sit down and be still and try to know me, because I love you and you're beautiful and I want to know you. I want to get to know. Let's have a relationship. That's the point. So at this time, I would like walk around. I would have my exercise on by walking around so much, and I would find people around. I would find so many the people I would find, like just trying to strike up a conversation or make friendship. They would tell me, oh, I want to buy you this, let me buy you this. Like, I'm giving you an example, let me buy your phone so that we can keep this going. And all the time I kept saying no, 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 because I didn't feel right at that time. My spirit wasn't, I was convicted. I wasn't taking things. It wasn't like the heydays whereby you just go out for dinner just because you're hungry, or you just go out for dinner just because you want to see a new place and stuff like that. Things had changed. My spirit had changed. My soul had changed. At that, it just changed. And so when people offered to buy me stuff, I would just say no. It was that period. I just find myself saying no, until one time a couple met me. They saw me, they met me, and then they came back to look for me. When they came back to look for me, they told me, the Lord has spoken to us, and He said that if we bless you with this, then we will get blessed back. And I was like, go ahead. So they blessed me with a couple of things, and one of the things was a phone. And from that day onward, I have never bought a phone, because that was a season in my life. Remember, that was like 6 to 7 years ago. I have moved on to other places, lived with other people. I have never bought a phone, and I've never paid a phone bill. I've never, until this day, I've never bought a phone for myself. The phone that I'm using right now actually is the latest phone that I do have. But no, it was a gift. It was a gift, and yes, it's being paid for. So that is one of the basic things that, as a person who lives in a technological world, needs to have. That's a basic need in a fast world. Not everywhere. Basic needs are like food and shelter and clothes, in other specific parts of the world. But in this world, I live in New York, so a phone is a basic need. So there you go. So I want to brag on God and say thank you, God, because He is a provider, and He is provided for me. Number two, the other thing I have not barely bought for myself is clothes. The Lord has blessed me in such a way that I would meet people who would take me to places whereby they would offer to buy me a whole wardrobe. Like, dresses, I get gifts. This is just a blessing. I say this to thank God. I say this to say that God is such a beautiful, beautiful, amazing person, that he wants to have such an intimate relationship with us, and he will provide. He would provide for you when your heart is open. And there is actually power. You need power to receive. You need power to receive, because some people wish that they would have things. Some people, you hear people say, oh, like, a man met me on the way and just decided to give me $10,000. This person I've never met, and they just wrote a check for me, and you're like, what about me? What about me? I believe that your heart, there is a power to receive. There is a power to receive health. There is a power to receive wealth, and your heart needs to be open. So, because, and this is people have completely different perceptions, but hey, if the Lord sends you to me, you need to have discernment, and you need to have wisdom from who you receive from, actually. So when God has given you this discernment and God has given you wisdom, you will know what to do with things and stuff that is given you, and you will know who to receive from. So one of the things that I have not bought for myself, or barely to the bare minimum, I have not bought for myself for these last years, when I got to know the Lord, however long it is, 6 to 7 years now. Clothes. No. I can count on my hand how many times. I haven't. And that's just, yes, God, thank you. I receive more. Give it to me more. And just to say, I do not, it's not in my nature to hoard stuff. That is not who I am. I was living last year for a couple months. I lived in a specific place, and before that I was in a different other place, and my whole wardrobe, I gave it away. Where I used to live, I sent someone to literally take everything that I had and I owned, and even sentimental stuff, and that was given away. So even when I receive stuff, within like 2 months, I actually count, like, if I have a pair of pants and stuff like that, trousers and stuff like that, I have a maximum amount that I would have at one specific time in my wardrobe. So I spring clean very, very often. And sometimes one of the things that I used to do is I would pack up all the extra clothes that I have, and I know so many people do this, but this is what I used to do. I would pack up extra clothes that I have, and all the coins, like extra money that I would have, like extra just nickels, money, pennies, quarters, just I would pack that up and just drive around the corner, and you'll find someone who needs that stuff. You would find someone who needs that stuff. So your heart needs to be very, very open to receiving. There is a power to receive and a power to give. So that's one other thing. Number 2. Number 3, I'm iffy about saying this, but one of the other things that I have barely done for myself for all these years, I'm laughing because I think I'm gonna reserve this. People who know me personally, they know what I mean. Yes. But I want to thank God. That He knows me. He knows my personality. He knows the things that I need. He knows who I am. Like, He knows you. He knows who you are. He knows where you want to go. He knows the things that you're capable of doing. There are specific things that are are so easy for some people to do, but to me, some of those things, I feel like I would rather do other things. Everybody has their own special talent and their own special gift. So yes, so these are some of the basic things. And if you really have good discernment, you can imagine what the other thing is. These are some of the basic things that I have not bought for myself for all these years, especially immediately I knew the Lord and I started pursuing the Lord. My life started changing. Basic things that you need, like rent, like just a place to live, like such things have been taken care of. So tell me if you want to know what I have been doing with the money that I receive or money that I work for. Of course, we work. And what do I do with that money if I do not buy myself like things like whatever? I'm specifically saying this because some of these things are gonna change. Some of these things are gonna change because I'm getting in a new season, and the world has changed. The world has turned upside down. The Lord is changing systems. He's changing everything. So things have changed individually and just globally. So we're entering and ushering into a new season, and I just want to thank him for the last years of my life, which he has so beautifully taken care of me. And I know, I say this, that you will get inspired, that he will take care of you. He will take care of you. That whatever you're trying to build now, whatever business you're trying to build, whatever thing that you're trying to build, that money might not, you might as well allocate it for your like dreams, like your purpose, not you know what I mean. Thank you so much, and thank you for having me, and I'll see you on my next. Bye.